So this is the new Pran base from KMT. This one is a prototype which came with an external power supply and speed control. I think the production model has the speed control mounted on the front of the frame. So when I got this one, I went looking for faults and found very few. One was the water supply, the end of the tube. They had this duckbill shaped piece on the end, which I just sliced a piece off, and now that's working great. No more problems there. The steel splash pan, which weighs a fraction of the original SOM, has two pieces, the main pan cover and the gate, and I'm pretty sure these were used originally in production cutting where there's very few lap changes. So depending how you work, this can always be changed to suit yourself, because the base just lifts off. And one other problem was the center part here is about a millimeter too high. If they knock a millimeter off, then it fits all laps, everything. But that's no great problem. Also, the pan was a bit tight in the base. So with these, you can position anywhere at all. If you want to work on the girdle freehand, you can. For cutting girdles, just turn it to where you want to use it, so you can have an open area anywhere at all, which is great. And that was all I could find wrong with it. The original leveling feet added about 20mm to the height. So for me, I've removed those and just sit the frame on a non-slip pad. It's stable and it's great. The only problem may be the motor shaft may be a fraction long, and the frame maybe have to be raised a few millimeter to clear the bench top. The working height on this one from platen to desktop, the height is 65mm. On the original Israeli machines, and also would apply to the Bram industrial machine, the lap or master lap is very low, so it becomes very comfortable to use. And that one is about 45mm. So with the Pran, we have an extra 20mm, which is no big deal. So by the time I add some padding, it makes for a very comfortable machine to use. And I've said it before, I like my comfort from cutting. It's not my idea of fun to have my elbow stuck up in the air and after an hour or so finish up with stiff neck and sore shoulders. So with this setup, with the master lap very low, you can sit there all day and cut. So the motor looks very small, but it's actually 180 watts, brushless, and fairly quiet. I think the power supply makes more noise than the motor. That's the power supply in here now. And with the motor running, that's about half speed. And full speed. So I don't think that's too bad. I could live with that without a problem. So this will probably be the best available because it's so low. It's very comfortable, and the SOM is a very user-friendly jamb peg. And I know this setup, the SOM head and the Pran base, is about $100 more than the original, but well worth it. Well worth the extra. Anyway, I hope this helps a little bit. Gives you something to think about. So, thanks for watching.